Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Ratchet & Clank. We are currently in Metropolis on planet Kerwan, and all we have left to do here for now is explore the rest of the city. They also have different pictures for each mission, by the way. But yeah, so let's do that.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck! Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
That's right, fitness fans. Just make it to the third island to claim your reward. And don't forget to tune in this week as I, Captain Quark, appear in person to present the grand prize for the Hoverboard Championship held in Blackwater City.
So yeah, one of the skill points is to destroy this guy. But we currently don't have the means to do that. But that's the skill point that was referenced in the remake of this game. Because while I don't think you can destroy him, you can attack him, and he says different things when you attack him. And one of the things is like something along the lines of, like, what, do you think you're gonna get some sort of special points or something? Like, he says something like that when you attack him. So it's pretty cool that they called back to that in the remake. But yeah, the fitness challenge. We've got 3 islands to go across. This first one is pretty much just training, and the third one is pretty much just a landing pad. So it's mainly the second island that we're gonna wanna worry about. So I feel like I should give these islands a name, so let's call this one Insanity Island. And now we're done with Insanity Island. Heading over to Wumpa Island over here. And this is the real platforming test. First, I'll just walk around a bit here because there's some random bolts lying around. One thing that I'd like to note is that the economy in the Ratchet & Clank series is a bit different in this game than other Ratchet & Clank games. You earn bolts a lot more slowly in this game, and you also don't need them as much in this game. It seems that the Ratchet & Clank series has become a victim of inflation, so yeah, that's a thing.
These moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair until you reach the top.
So from here, I think we should be able to glide down to this building for a little secret. And yeah, there's a gold bolt and a whole bunch of other bolts. And I think that should be all of the gold bolts in the level. I'm not really sure how many are in each level, I just know where they all are. And yeah, if we go into our little items menu, we can see we've found 5 gold bolts so far and have used 0 of them. And this little items menu up on the left just shows the various items we've collected. We haven't collected any so far. Items are basically anything, like any important things that you collect that don't fit into the weapons or gadgets category. So now to get back, here we go. I thought we had a crazy taxi here. It's having me return to my ship. I'm not sure how close this is actually bringing me to my ship. I would really prefer to just stay on the fitness course. See if I can... Alright, you're not supposed to be able to jump off the taxi, but it's not hard to glitch yourself off of it. You just go into the corner and wiggle a bit. So now that we haven't been brought all the way back to our ship and we can continue this fitness course with minimal backtracking, let's head on up Wumpa Island and see if we can make our way to Cortex Island. Now the thing below me looks like it moves back and forth. It doesn't. It doesn't move at all. And let's head to Cortex Island. Wait a minute. No, that is like so far away. There's a closer one, but I think it's still too far away. Come on. Just a little bit closer. Come on! Okay, I don't even know. Even if I could reach it, I don't know if my blaster would destroy that thing, but the skill point... Like, you get a skill point for shooting down a blimp.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast!
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
And we have plenty of bolts now, but I don't think we would have if we would have come here first.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron Swing Shot. Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to aim.
And yeah, that taxi there would have brought us back to our ship if we didn't have enough money, but now she took off in it since we don't need to worry about that anymore. It wants to trap us here until we learn how to use the swing shot. So that green thing is a Versa target. It will pull us over to it. And those yellow things are a different type of Versa target that allows us to swing on it, and I have to keep the button held down. I knew that, but it took a second to work, so I let go thinking that it didn't work the first time. And there we go. That's the swing shot. Our first gadget for our hands. If we look into our gadgets, we've got hand items, backpacks, head items, and foot items. And the hand items we can select in our little weapon quick select thing. The gadgets here are marked as green. And that is all we can do here for now. I'm pretty sure all that's left to do in this level at all is get those 2 skill points. That'll be our entire reason for coming back to this level later on. So now let's head to Aridia, Outpost X11. Locate Skid McMarks and find Skid's agent. So this thing right here is some sort of transporter that we can't use yet. There's a gold bolt over on that peninsula island thingy over there. But we can't get there because we don't want to fall into this muddy muck. It would be very bad for us. So we've got 2 ways to go, down that path or this way. And if we go this way, right away, bam, there's Skid McMarks.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw you, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
And we have our mission to destroy the sand sharks. Nice little escape pod here. But yeah, so we've got 57 sand sharks to destroy, as well as 7 sand shark spawners. So I guess we'll get to that. Some of them are just buried in the ground, and other ones are spawned by those spawners, of course. And that is what one of them looks like. So there's a gold bolt in there, but we can't get to it from here. In order to get it, we're gonna want to come around this way. Oh my gosh, we are gonna die. The thing is, in most Ratchet and Clank games, the game sort of pauses when you go to your little quick select menu. Not so in this game, but we want to use... Can we just use a normal weapon? No, it has to be something explosive to get into this cave here. And here's our gold bolt. So I think I'm gonna want the Pyrocitor out for this area. That seems most effective at fighting the sand sharks. And now we've got a bunch jumping down from the ledge above. Let's take care of that problem right now. I think that was supposed to show you that there's little stairs here that you might not notice otherwise. And some of you are probably like, hey, I still didn't notice. And I honestly don't blame you if you didn't. It is actually kind of tricky to see. So there's Skid's ship. We'll go over there in a second. Hey, we left some bolts behind. Unacceptable. And now we've got 2 spawners at once over here. Now we've got 1 spawner at once over here. Because we're just that awesome. Get rid of that spawner. And these guys are now very, very manageable as there's only 1 left, and I'm really not sure where he is. Oh, there he is. Goodbye.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Planet Realgar.
So we now have a hoverboard. They talked about Planet Realgar. We don't have the coordinates for that planet yet. But once we do, we will be able to use our hoverboard there. Let's head through Skid's ship here. And we end up back near the start of the level, which honestly isn't that surprising, not only because that's how Ratchet and Clank always worked back in the day, but also because we honestly didn't travel that far, and you might not realize that there's a little elevator here. But it is a little elevator. Most people probably just jump down and glide. And while we're here, we didn't check out this vendor before because, I mean, I must be blind because I went there and then I went over here. But I honestly didn't see it.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Oh. He's not offering any other weapons. Maybe I just checked it and completely forgot that I checked it because it didn't give us a new weapon. Anyways, that'll be about it for this video. in the next video, we are gonna go find Skid's agent. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.